Can you see me? Hello, Paradise Valley Christian Preparatory students. How are you today? Coach Wilson here, ready for fun and fitness. So let's start our morning off with prayer. Thank you, Heavenly Father. We just thank you for this day. We thank you for every student at PVCP and every family. We thank you, Father, we learned something new today, that we exercise our lungs, get air in them, and keep our body moving. We thank you for health for the entire PVCP family and students, and we thank you we learned something new, and we just want to bring you all glory and praise. In Jesus' name, amen. So good morning, students. How are you today? So during this time, we're going to be doing some live videos, and I'm going to make them fun and engaging. Remember, keep your body moving. We want to make sure we keep our lungs oxygenated, that we keep our hands and feet moving, that we keep our mind active. And throughout the day, make sure you're taking exercise breaks, 5 to 10 minutes. At the end of the video, I'll give you some things to do at home, some activities you can do during a movie when there's a commercial break, or even simply walking the dog or skipping around the block with your parents, of course. Safety first. We always have to remember safety first. Okay, our character trait that we're going to be working on this week is obedience. As you know, Coach Wilson always says we need to be obedient, right? So first time obedience is the first time your parents ask you to do a chore or make your bed or finish your homework. First time obedience, right? All teachers ask you also too, hey, can you do your homework? Or let's do our 2 laps, let's do our exercises. And that honors God by doing activities and having first time obedience. Fruit of the Spirit this week is one of my favorites, joy. The joy of the Lord. The joy of the Lord is our strength. As you know, our circumstances do not dictate if we can have joy or not, because the joy is truly from God. And I thank Him for the joy. We should all touch each other with joy all day long. We can just simply smile and have joy, right? Okay. All right. The objective today is we're going to do a couple of activities. We are going to start with our normal warm-ups, and then to get our energy and our blood moving and our heart pumping. Then we're going to do some activities with scarves. And you can use, actually I have bandanas on purpose because I know most of you don't have scarves at home. So we'll be doing some scarf activity, working on movement. And then we'll be doing some hula hoops. Also, to be doing some exercises for our waists and agility. And I have some balls here, which are tennis balls, because most people have tennis balls or any kind of rubber ball will work. We're going to be doing some aiming and working on throwing and catching and aiming and various things with that. And then we're going to end with some jump rope. Okay, so let's start. Okay, now mind you, I always like to do our cheer. Coach Wilson, as you know, used to be a cheerleader and a cheer coach, so I always like to engage my students with cheer while we're warming up. All right, are you ready? Ready? Begin. 1, we are the Panthers. 2, a little bit louder. 3, I still can't hear you. We are number 1. We are the Panthers. 2, a little bit louder. 3, I still can't hear you. We are number 1. All right, let's do some toe touches. Now it's very important when you go down to hold it for a count of 10 so you can stretch. Okay, not only stretch your arms, but you can stretch your hamstrings and your lower back, which a lot of us don't spend enough time stretching our backs. And a lot of times we're sitting in a chair all day and we really need to stretch out our backs. Okay, are you ready? So we're going to take right hand opposite to left knee, or lower if you can. Try not to bend your knees. If you can only go this far, that's fine. The goal is eventually to get down to your toes, but what we really want to do is stretch the hamstring. And as you know, this is the hamstring muscle back here. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Okay. Now this one I really love because it really stretches out my lower back. All right, arms straight up, feet together, squeeze, squeeze your gluteus maximus. That's the largest muscle in your body back here. Up, 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 reach to the sky. So you'll feel it almost feels like a string coming up your belly button all the way to your fingertips. Reach, 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 and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lean forward and touch your toes. You don't even have to touch your toes. Let the weight of your head and your arms just dangle and stretch out your lower back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is one of my most favorites. Okay, and up. All right, let's start with some activities that will not only work our entire body, but get our heart rate up, like we did with the jumping jacks. Okay, so let's do, we do 26 scholastics throughout the year, which there's 26 different exercises that warm up the body. So let's do a few of our favorites. Let's start with the monkey dance. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hands like this, and your knees are gonna touch your hands, the palm of your hands. So you ready? We're gonna start with our right leg first, and right, and left, and right, and left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that was great. Okay, now we're going to work on a balance. So let's stand like a flamingo. So how does a flamingo stand? Both arms down. Let's start with balancing on our right leg, lifting up our left leg right about to your calf muscle, or just simply lift it off the ground, and let's balance. Sometimes if you take your eyes and focus on something, like I'm in my living room, I'm focusing on a picture of my children. Oops, see, I lost balance. You have to focus. So I'm going to actually look down at a spot on the ground and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, right leg, stand on your right leg, lift up your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last time on this side, lift up your right leg, stand on your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's great. Okay, now I want to move to some floor exercises. So let's do tabletop. So what you need to do is come down, and you're going to be on all fours. You're going to put your 2 feet together like this. All students have done this before. Parents, feel free to join along, and you're going to make a table. So you're going to push your palms flat on the ground, feet flat on the ground, and you're going to push your stomach up, and you're going to pretend that your stomach is a table. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what we do in class is we pretend, I ask the students, what's on your table? What did you eat for breakfast? What was good? Some students say, I had oatmeal with bananas. Some students say, I had a pancake with egg. Some students say, I just had cereal with milk and they can't remember. But all those are good starters for the day because we want to feed our body good food and we want to make sure that we're getting proper rest. That means sleeping 8 hours or longer if you can. And also you want to exercise to keep your body moving and your heart pumping full of oxygenated blood. And when you get your heart rate up, that's what happens. Okay, so let's take our table down. Ooh, let's shake out our hands because that works your arms right up in here. Man, that's sore. Coach Wilson is sore just from that simple tabletop. Okay, so this time we're going to go up to the tabletop and we're actually going to kick our legs up. So we're going to go up tabletop and kick. 1, start with the right leg and then alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now come down, shake your arms out. You can actually do a little motion going forward, short arm circles, quick arm circles. Kind of gets the blood flowing. Back, change direction, back arm circles. Woo. All right, let's try that again with the tabletop, but this time we're going to take our right leg and cross our left over to our left, and then take our left leg and cross it over to the right. Here we go. Ready? And tabletop, and kick up, and touch down, kick up, touch down, kick up, cross over, kick up, cross over. That's 4, kick up, cross over. 5, kick up, cross over. 6, and if your hands slip, just simply bring them in. Kick up, cross over. 6, kick up, cross over. 7, kick up, cross over. 8, kick up, cross over. 9, kick up, cross over. 10. Whew. Okay, let's go down. Now we can actually crawl like a crab. This is called a crab walk. And we're just going to do 4 or 5 steps up and 4 or 5 steps back. We want to keep our arms engaged because right now we are working our arm muscles. Okay, and we're actually working our entire leg muscles too because we're going to be crawling. It's called a crab walk. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can actually go around the coffee table in your living room and just move it out to the center and crab walk around it. My space is limited, so I really you can't see that right here. But we do this in the classroom, especially on rainy days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rest. Let's put our arms up. Shake them out. And let's touch our toes. And it doesn't matter how far you go down. What matters is you try to keep your legs straight to get the full benefit of the stretch in your hamstrings and in your lower back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now here's a favorite stretch. It's called a butterfly stretch. And the kids from junior high last year taught me this song when they did the butterfly stretches. Okay, so you're going to put your feet together and you are going to flap your wings. And then this is the song they taught me. Butterflies and wrinkly rhinos, we are filled to the top with joy. God made rain and God made rainbows. We are filled to the top with joy. All right. that will conclude our warm-up exercises. Now let's get up. All right, let's just kind of shake it out a little bit. Now we're going to work on some movement, okay? So what I have with that is I got some bandanas. Now Coach Wilson has these in this drawer because when it gets hot out, I tie a bandana around my neck to keep the sun off because we do live in Arizona and need to protect our skin. Don't forget when you're outside to wear your sunscreen. Okay, so let's start with 3. So let's start with a pink, a blue, and a yellow. All right, now I'm gonna start with 2, and then we'll add the 3rd. Okay, so movement, what we wanna do with movement is we wanna be like free dance moves, okay? You're gonna show your own story, create your own story. What does that look like? You can even use a pillowcase. You can use a handkerchief. Okay, these really are handkerchiefs. At school, I have scarves. So let's just start with both of them down here, okay? And just sweep the floor, and sweep the floor, and sweep. So I'm bending down, sweeping the floor, sweeping the floor. Now what am I doing? Pretend that we are race car drivers and there's a flag. You know how the flags and the race car drivers, they do different flag motions, right? Or we just pretend that we are, like, what can we be? Like, just, we could pretend that these are cascading clouds coming down. I mean, use your imagination. That's what's beautiful about these. You can just use your imaginations, and we can weave back to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, and just engage your whole body and practice moving. You can move one step up, 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 lift up your leg, and up, and turn, and up, and down, and up, and turn, and up. So right now we're circling to the left, right? Now let's circle to the right. Let's go to the direction of the right. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Now we can do circles up above our head. Be creative with your movements. You can make any movement the way you want. You can go left, right, left, right, left, right, faster, slower. You go slow, slow. Tell a story with these. What's your story? My story is, I'm going to pretend these are flowers. And there was just a big windstorm, and these flowers are going to be taking flight and coming down to the grass. Okay? Just make up your own story. You can go behind, 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 right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Faster, 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 slow. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And for your bigger kids, you can actually throw them up and try to catch them. So right, left, see if you can catch them. Oh, I only caught one. They don't stay in the air too long. So right, left, catch, catch. Right, left, catch, catch. Right, left, catch, catch. Right, left, catch, catch. Right, left, right. And if you have a brother and sister with you, you can actually throw it at them and they could catch it. So I'm just going to pretend I have a student here and they throw it to me and I catch it. And they throw it to me and I catch it. So it could be a game. Just, again, you could use pillowcases. They could throw it to you and you catch it. Throw it to you, catch it. Do a game if you have siblings or brother and sister at home, or even your mother and father. Literally, you can just throw it, catch it. Throw it, catch it. You can use 2 people, or you can just do it yourself. How many times can you catch it without it dropping? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How high can you throw it? And can you catch it? Can you throw it as high as you can and catch it without it hitting the ground? And turn around. Let's try that. Ready? Up. I did it. Up. Okay. Again, this way, this time I'm going to turn left. Last time I turned right. You ready? Now I'm going to turn. I'm going to try to clap my hands. Ready? Up. Up. Okay. So that is movement. All right, let's move on to our next activity. So while we're doing these lessons at home, I want to try to get things that everybody can use, just like we had the bandanas, or like I said, you can use a handkerchief, you can use pillowcases. So here I just have a laundry basket, and I have 4 tennis balls. You can use any kind of ball that bounces, or is small enough that kids can fit in their hands. We don't want too big of a ball. Okay, so here I have 4 tennis balls, and I have a simple laundry basket. So with this exercise, there's several things you can do. And if you have a brother or sister at home, or your parents, and they're taking a break, maybe right after lunch break, or whatever fits your schedule, you can have your PE time, your fun with fitness, right, with Coach Wilson. So I'm going to put 2 balls down. And so the whole thing with this is what we're going to be working on is accuracy. So we want to be able to aim a ball, and the target is the basket. So we want to take it and throw it into the basket. Now, I always start with underhand. And if you can make it in the basket 5 times, then you try to use, I'm right-handed, so this is my dominant hand. So I will do it 5 times with my right hand. Then I want to use my left hand. This is my weaker hand because I don't use it as much. And I want to build strength in that too. Because when you play softball and other games, hockey, and also basketball, you want to be able to get strength in both arms, because both of those sports you use, like when you dribble, you use your right and your left, your right and your left. Softball, mat ball, which we play, wiffle ball, you use both arms. Hockey, same thing. So you want to be able to get strength in your left arm if that's your weaker. Some students are left-handed. Okay, so first thing I want to do is, let me see if this bounces on this. No, it doesn't bounce on this because it's not concrete. Sorry about that. So here, let's go. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to aim. So I'm going to take my right arm and I'm going to aim for that, because most of my students know when I teach how to throw, I always start with underhand. So I always say where your arm ends up, that's where the ball is going to go. So if I throw it here, it's going to go here. Oh, excuse me. That was my timer. Left arm. Good. Right arm. Left arm. Good. I made them each time. So then you can go back and collect the balls and do it again. Okay? Here we go. This is aim. This is accurate, because we want an accurate throw. So here we go. Underhand. 1. Whoop, that bounced in and out. I'm going to just use my right arm for these 4 balls. I just threw 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! 2 came out. Now I'm going to use my left hand because I want to, like I said earlier, get strength in my left hand, right? 1, 2, 3. Whoop, didn't make that one. 4. Okay. Not bad, not bad. All right. Now, I'm going to end today with some jump rope. Most people do have jump ropes, and you can get a jump rope usually at the dollar store for $1, or Walmart has them for $6.99. So jump ropes are a great activity because you can do it on a rainy day. You can do it inside the house, usually on the floor, but you can actually do it on carpet too, as long as your parents approve where you're jumping, right? Outside, in the park, You can go around the block when your parents are maybe walking the dog, and you can jump rope alongside them. So jump rope activities. Now for the younger kids, basically, I'd say for the younger kids, we just basically start them, teaching them how to hold it correctly. And then once they understand the concept, first I have them just jump over. So 1, 2, whoops. 1, and then 2, 3, 4. Almost like a rocking step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for students that are older, they understand that Coach Wilson always has them go the length of the gym, and basically I start just like this in kindergarten. Over the head, whoops, that was my fan, walk through. Over the head, walk through. Because normally, if you stretch out your arms like this, and I'll turn sideways, and go over your head, and then walk through, as long as you keep your arms far apart. A lot of students do this, and then it hits them, right? So I always tell them, exaggerate your arms. Exaggerate, okay? So over the head, walk through. So that's for beginners. Over the head, walk through, okay? Now for my more advanced students, I tell them, just simply, you're gonna do the jump ropes. It's almost like a rhythm, okay? So it's 1, whoops, I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of room here. I need to move away from the fan and move away from that. Let me jump sideways a little bit. That would work better. Here we go. 1, whoop. I gotta move all this stuff out of the way. Okay, excuse me for a minute. Here we go. Now I think I have enough room. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go sideways. Should be in the clear now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You go faster. So, hey, all right. Now, we can also do, that was double time. I will do that again, but before I do double time, for my kids that are a little more advanced, I tell them to basically kick their feet out. So they do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Sorry, again, not a lot of room. Or you can do the ski one where it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn sideways, 8, 9, 10. And then you come through. So let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, cross. This is cross. And then you open it up like that. All right? Now we'll try double. So this is 2 rotations. If you want to get the rope around your body with your legs up 2 times, like this. Ready? Woo! I'm getting a good workout today. 1, 2. Let me try one more time. Hit the fan. All right. One more time. Okay. Put the jump rope away. Okay. Let's do some cool down. As you can see, my heart rate's up. I'm getting air in my lungs. I am breathing heavy because I got a good workout with my kids, right? Shout out to my PVCP kids. All right, let's cool down. Let's do some arm circles. Forward. Yes, there you go. Catch your breath. Whew. Back. Whew. All right, let's lean to the right leg. Oh, good, good workout. Lean to the left. Okay. Try to keep your knees from bending. Okay. Arms straight up. Fill your lungs with air. And exhale. Bend all the way down. Now, class, I want to give you a couple tips how you can stay engaged throughout the day. Make sure you're taking 5 to 10 minute exercise breaks throughout your day. Okay, kind of break up your day with your academics, running errands with your parents, going to the park. Like I said, when you're taking the dog for a walk, you can take your jump rope and jump while your parents are walking the dog. Or you can ride a bike when your parents are taking a walk after dinner. And another thing, if you're watching a family movie and their commercial comes on, do jumping jacks for the whole commercial. Commercial's on, and you can do your cheer. 1, we are the Panthers. 2, a little bit louder. 3, I still can't hear you. We are number 1. You can do push-ups. You can do the easy push-ups like this. We call them the girl push-ups, like this. You can do sit-ups. And you do this the whole time during the commercial. 1, 2, okay? You can do knee taps, like this. Or you can simply just put your legs up and your hands up and hold it. Balance, balance, balance. You can actually, older kids, commercial, you can skip outside, run outside, touch the back wall, skip back in. Just keep your body moving. And I want to say bless all you students. I look forward to seeing you real soon back at school. Have a great day. Coach Wilson, see you soon. Bye-bye.